Hi, so I just finished watching the production of Dr. Horrible, and right off the bat, I thought it was really interesting that Neil Patrick Harris was in it. I know that's what everybody says, but he's a really good actor, and I really thought he did a good job in balancing his really supervillain life with more of his undercover love life that he had for Penny. I also thought it was interesting that in the end, really, that a villain won versus a superhero because a lot of times in the movies that we see, it's always the superhero that wins, or it's really what we want. But in the end, he ended up winning, and I thought that was really cool. Two values that I thought were being represented in this play were balance and competition. I felt balance was really being represented when he had to balance his love life with really his more villain life and how he went about doing that. So I thought that was being represented there. And then I thought competition was being represented really between Captain Hammer and Dr. Horrible throughout the play, and really this constant fight for Penny's affection and love. So those are the two values that I thought were being represented. Something that I didn't really understand when encountering the play was really who Dark Horse was. I didn't really realize who he really was when he was sending the letters, but later I realized that he was really the overhead of all the villains, and this helped me really to better understand the play as a whole and comprehend it in the end. So I thought diversity was really being represented through gender in this play, really through Penny and the kind of role that she represented throughout the play, with just feeling like this really helpless woman who really didn't know who she loved, who to love between Dr. Horrible and Captain Hammer, and when it was the right decision to go for either one of them, and then later really just dying in the end. Um, so I really thought that gender played a big role in this play. For question number 5, the song that I chose was Penny's song, and I really thought the purpose of the function of the song was to for Neil Patrick Harris or Dr. Horrible to communicate his love to Penny without her really knowing, because it was really the beginning and he really didn't want her to know how he felt about her. So I thought this was a good start off to the production and kind of like a secret love affair really at the laundromat. So, two questions I have for you guys is how do you think the play would have been different if Penny actually would have died? And then another question I have for you guys is how different do you think the production would have been if Dr. Horrible would not have won in the end, and the superhero would have won? So let me know what you think, and thank you for listening.